Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you've had a great weekend so far. I had a really nice day Friday. Me and Marielle went on like a pretty brutal uphill hike, but had a really nice view when we got to the top. I'll put a little video here so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, hope you're having a great weekend. Let's get into top 5 niches of the week. It's episode 115, and I did my best to pull together 5 print-on-demand niches that will help increase your sales in the near term. So why don't we get started? Real quick, got to congratulate the 2 winners from last week's print-on-demand giveaway. I already emailed you, so if you won, just check your email inbox and you should see a email from me with your prizes. Also, we're kicking off a new giveaway, so make sure you use the link at the top of the description or go to ryanhogue.com/giveaway to enter. It takes like 2 seconds to enter, but you can gain additional entries by performing little tasks. Also, I've got a free 8-day print-on-demand mini course linked in the description. I'll send you 1 lesson a day to your email address. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group that I'd love to have you in. All right, here's a sales update. Merch by Amazon over the last 7 days. It actually includes my sales from today. So whenever you see this, it's like 7 days plus, halfway through the day today. So 455 total sales. Bulk majority came in the United States. But also, you can see the numbers internationally are also, adding a little bit here and there. So definitely appreciate that. Sometimes I upload to the international. I noticed that if you don't do it though, a lot of the, shirts will just get moved to the international markets automatically. So we're building an international brand, as crazy as it sounds, even if you don't want to, just by selling on Merch by Amazon. All right, let's get to these top 5 niches. Niche number 1 is actually not niche number 1. Niche number 1 is going to be just a niche analysis of the top 6 best sellers, and then I've got 4 good ones for you after this. All right, but I just wanted to illustrate something, and that is that there's not always like a low-hanging fruit obvious niche, and I just wanted to show you that if your aim is to have the number 1 best-selling shirt, it's not always going to be realistic. But if some crazy trend emerges tomorrow, you have a chance at least, right? But it's you and everybody else that is competing for this brand new trend, all these new submissions that have no sales history. And that's also assuming that there isn't some existing design that caters to whatever this emerging trend ends up being. But what I did here is I just wanted to show you, I put the date that these shirts were published underneath the top 6 trending designs right now on Merch by Amazon. And as you can see, we have 2018, 2019, September 2020, 2018, and then the last 2 are 2021 and 2021. Okay, so what I'm really trying to illustrate here, guys, is a lot of these shirts that ultimately ended up being bestsellers, you don't necessarily know when you upload it that it's going to be as successful as it ends up being. And as a matter of fact, I doubt any of these shirts behind me thought they would be as successful as they ultimately have become. Now, what you will also notice is that there is a lot of positive customer feedback on these shirts. And just remember, just like we already know, print on demand is a long-term business model. Keep a long time horizon, all right? I don't know what it is about humans. We want things like tomorrow. We want it today. We want it now. But if we can just keep that long-term perspective, not only in print on demand, but in life, honestly, if you can just kind of plan ahead, we can get ahead in life, I think is a nice way of putting it at a high level. This is some stuff I should be talking about on my other channel, honestly, if I can just find time to get more videos up, finance channel. But anyways, you can just see here, 5,000 reviews, 3,000 reviews, 3,000 reviews, 700 reviews, 200, and then behind me 1,300. So lots of reviews over a long time horizon, guys. The cream will rise to the top. If you're getting positive customer feedback, Amazon's algorithm will reward you with great organic placement. All right. Niche number 2. Now we're in the real niches. Niche number 2, and by the way, there aren't really big trends, so we're going after some evergreens, but also trending evergreens. Is that a thing? Yeah, it can be a thing. DB Cooper. All right. Now, I don't know why these shirts are selling as well as they are. Again, I definitely don't know everything, but you can see here BSRs 350,000, 360,000, 160,000, 87,000, and then 47,000 right here behind me. So, and there was also some other shirts as well that were doing really good BSRs in the range of 100,000-ish. DB Cooper, interesting story. If you haven't heard it, go look it up. And rather than me trying to tell it right now, I'm making this video go on a little bit longer. But interesting story, because I don't think they ever found him, right? And he ultimately he stole something, jumped out of a plane, never to be found again. So pretty cool. As far as the niche goes, I don't know if this is just a trend or if DB Cooper's always selling really well, but it's one of those things that just hovers under the radar. But definitely a fun one, I would say. And also, I mean, Maybe I'll do, if there's interest, guys, if there's interest, let me know in the comments. I can show you how to make designs like the one I'm pointing to behind me. And probably even like the first design. I mean, I could show you how to make like all of these designs, honestly. So if you want me to do that video, let me know and I can see what I can do this week. I think I could, I'm not going to like replicate pixel for pixel, you know what I mean? But I'll show you basically on a design perspective, like how to make very quickly, very similar designs to what you see trending right here behind me. Comment in the description, or comment in the description, comment below. All right, niche number 3. And I don't, again, not sure why, but look at the like 60s, 70s style designs. It's not just what you see behind me here, where the keywords I used were 70s costume. So I typed in 70s costume and look at the BSRs, 50,000, 55,000, 106,000, 114,000, 124,000, behind me, 175,000. There's also just like that, I don't know what to call it, like kind of the bubbly, flowery fonts I feel like have kind of re-emerged recently. I don't know if like I just missed it, or for me, like I started seeing a lot of them in like the Roe v. Wade time like era with those shirts when they started to kind of emerge. That sort of like kind of wavy, like bubbly fonts, and ultimately they would form a rectangle, but you could have like 3 lines of text, 3 rows of text. So that may just be something worth exploring, because you don't just have to make a generic like this is a peace sign 70s shirt. You can also like just, I don't know, anybody who's like paid attention to kind of like what trending designs have been out here for a long time, there's lots of common design styles that tend to sell really well year round. And like, let's say a new trend emerges tomorrow. Well, we can go take that trend and instantly make like 10, 15, 20 designs, each one of them just being a different one of these like very popular design styles that are always selling well. And what I'm really saying is like a lot of them involve text, and you can make a design that wasn't a 60s, 70s kind of style instantly become that by just using a good font. All right, so just throwing it out there because it does seem to me from the outside looking in like there's been more interest in this sort of design style recently. So, but the keywords behind me here that you see was 70s costume. And I found them by looking at the bestseller there with the 50,000 BSR. All right, niche number 4. And this is something that like I've come across before. I don't know if tarot cards like are always selling extremely well, but I just typed in tarot, so T-A-R-O-T, and just another, you know, reminder that like sometimes you can just find ways of, like I'm pointing behind me, anybody listening to the audio only version, behind me is a tarot card that has been cross-niched with the like mind your own uterus t-shirt niche. Okay, so not only are like tarot cards like one of these evergreens that seems to sell really well pretty much year round, I think one of them was it was the Lovers tarot card. You see the one in the number 2 slot there called the Lovers tarot card. Not really my thing, but that one I was like, why is this one, you know, got a 80,000 BSR? Why is it doing so well? And based on the number of reviews, these probably are just like consistently selling, you know, making a couple sales a week, maybe even a sale a day. You can kind of tell they're doing well by the number of reviews. But then I just wanted to show you that, again, you can also cross niche them with current trends, like behind me, the Mind Your Own Uterus tarot card. If you have that sort of design ability, then it's something you should consider. You could probably just find like a generic tarot card looking design on a website like maybe Vexels, I don't know. And then just like get your own graphic and just kind of overlay it on top too. That might work. All right, niche number 5. And niche number 5 is awesome since month, year. Okay, awesome since month, year. Now, if you have the upload slots, this can be a very fruitful potential niche, right? You need some upload slots though, because even if you're only targeting the current month, which is right now, July, you still need to kind of cycle through the years. But you'll notice like the two, like this is the year 2022. So what do you see primarily? We see 1972 because then people are turning 50. 1982, people are turning 40. 2012, people are turning 10. If you're going to sell them to 10-year-olds, make sure you check the youth checkbox. But it's just a nice, easy, low-hanging fruit way of making some sales if you truly don't have a plan of like what to design. The big takeaway, the reason why I feel comfortable saying, hey, it's a birthday shirt, is that it's not just a birthday shirt, it's like a birthday month shirt. So you can always just kind of prepare yourself by staying 1 month ahead. Look at the review counts, by the way. Let me hide myself again. Review counts, 3, 0, 1, 2, 1, 4. All right, like they're not like crazy in the review counts. I don't know how many people are actually going and trying to enter these niches, but I don't know if it's going to make anybody rich, but it certainly is a nice way of making some consistent sales with an emerging niche, and this is going to always be there. You know, what's next? Awesome since August, year, right? August, year. And then where year comes is whatever you want it to be. Again, I would prioritize the even decades, so like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And yeah, I mean, you can see also consistency in the color scheme. It doesn't mean you must use those color schemes. Like, honestly, when I see this sort of thing behind me, all 6 bestsellers looking very similar, you know I like to be a little contrarian. So, okay, I don't just see that I can switch the color scheme. What if I don't sell a black shirt? What if I sell a white shirt? And I find a good contrasting color scheme, which, by the way, is not going to be hard because you already know I'd like to write down these hex color codes that I think complement each other well. So all I have to do is go to my list of hex codes and find one that looks good against a white shirt, which, by the way, I put in the labels, so it's going to take me all of like 5 seconds, no joke, like 5 seconds to do, right? Like, make your processes, refine your processes, make your future life easier on yourself if you're not already doing this. I know a lot of you guys are. I think I just did a color video this past week too, where I kind of talked about like color schemes, writing these things down, whatever you got to do, again, to make your life easier. All right. Seller trends. These are shirts that have seen a big jump in BSR recently. In the top left corner, that's kind of the design style I was referring to with like the 60s, 70s vibe, but they kind of like split it out and made it into like a 1, 2, 3, like a 6 rows of text. Whereas a lot of the best sellers tend to just be like 3 rows of text in a big rectangle, but either way, whatever works. All right. Mother by choice, for choice. Men shouldn't make laws about women's bodies. So a lot of the like Roe v. Wade stuff, some Christmas in July stuff. Ho ho, hold my beer. I found a really funny, funny bonus T-shirt that I want to show you in a second. All right, looking ahead, random like date-related holidays. August 24th is Vesuvius Day. August 25th, so we're a month out, Kiss and Makeup Day. August 26th, National Dog Day. August 27th, Just Because Day. August 29th, International Bat Night. Okay, so anybody who loves bats, International Bat Night is the 29th, I think, but the image behind me, well, it says the 27th, so I don't know. Double check on International Bat Night. All right, bonus design. I thought this one was hilarious. Now, I wouldn't sell this myself because it's too close in like an intellectual property infringement, but I just love that they sold one color. All right, you want to buy this tank top? Well, it only comes in the color red. It's Christmas in July, and it says, ain't no laws when you're drinking Claus, like Santa Claus. You know what I mean? So it's got a big picture of Santa drinking a beer. I just love again, like, I'm not trying to tell anybody to do this because it's definitely way too close, if you ask me, to the White Claw seltzer, hard seltzer, like alcohol brand, but I just love the design style. Like, I just think this is like a really well executed design. You know, it's got a lot of big top designs are designed in circles. I love the color scheme, the color contrast. I love that they didn't get too cute by offering 10 colors. They just said, nope, it's going to be offered in red, and I'm going to make a design that looks great in terms of like the actual foreground design portion against that red background. So I think this is really well executed. All right, deleted designs brought to you by Merch Ninja, and I don't know why all of these are deleted, but here you go. If you want to hit pause, definitely see a Sesame Street design down there. Another boba tea. So week over week, we've seen a couple of those, so be careful. Let's Go Brandon has been deleted. Now that I just read that, probably going to see a longer time to publish this. Hopefully they're not still doing that, but who knows with YouTube these days. All right, guys, as we sign off from this video, ryanhogue.com/giveaway. Take advantage of the free print-on-demand giveaway. This week's winners will receive a license to Flying Research, print-on-demand research tools. They just updated it, added a couple new pieces of functionality, so definitely have been liking that. And if you're running ads, they expanded basically the keyword functionality, which has been really cool. AutomatePOD. Hey, this is useful if you want to sell those birthday in July year, and if you just want to like literally step away from your computer and let it create any number of designs for you. You can automate. You just keep a variable for the month and a variable for the year, and upload a spreadsheet where you have like the variable values that it resolves to. Everything's taken care of for you. It's that easy. It doesn't have to be hard. All American Graphics, premium pre-made graphics that will help increase your sales. Definitely check them out as well. Thank you to all the sponsors, and Bubble Scout, which will help you keep up with the Redbubble trends as well as sales projections. All right, guys, and thank you for watching. Of course, I have my full print on demand course. I'll link to that in the description in case you want to learn my exact process to scale up to 6-figure sales every single year, show you exactly how I do it. So check that out, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.